Hello and welcome to another Journeys on Unlimited. Today we have a new magician to Magic. He's only been here for 2-3 weeks now.
2 or 3 weeks.
And of course everyone knows this is the wonderful Craig Petty.
Hello.
Who's been literally in the studio now for 3 days.
I'm rather tired. I just keep getting pushed in front of one camera to another camera to another camera.
And that's no exaggeration. It's literally been like that.
It really has, yes.
But it's been great. So you guys, if you haven't already seen it at the point that this goes up, will have seen we've got loads of content from Craig coming to the platform. So do keep an eye out on it. And I will say all of them are killer routines. All of them, we were all fooled by constantly, especially the ace one, which was really annoying because he kept showing it and not telling us how it worked. So you guys are going to love it. But I'm really interested in this mini journey. Like most of our other guests, Craig knows nothing about this. True?
I have no idea. I'm an Alakazam Unlimited member, but I've been looking at the tricks, not the journeys. So it's my bad.
This should be very interesting then. So the idea, Craig, is we're going to go on a mini journey through your career,
okay.
But at 4 pivotal key stages, basically.
Okay.
So the first question I have for you is, there would have been a point in your life that you became a professional. So a point in your life that you decided to go full-time magician and pursue that part of your future.
Yeah.
What was that transition from a normal job? What was your normal job before Magic, or has it always been like that? And what was that step forward like for you?
I've had a very eclectic range of stuff that I've done, but the moment that I became full-time was something where I was kind of basically forced into it. So very briefly, I was running my own company up in Leeds. Nothing to do with Magic. It was a marketing company. My background's in marketing. And I became very ill. My gallbladder burst and I almost died. And I was rushed into hospital and literally they couldn't do keyhole surgery. They had to cut me open there and then. It was an emergency thing. And as a result of that, I was literally bedridden for 6 months. So I sold my business in Leeds, moved back into my mum and dad's house to recuperate. And when I kind of got back up on my feet, I used the money from the sale of the business to buy a house down in the Midlands, and I got myself a job working for Npower, gas and electric company, teaching people how to do door-to-door sales, which was fine. It paid the bills, and it was kind of something that I was doing while I was trying to figure out what to do next. And what happened, cutting a long story briefly short, is my manager hated me, and I had a week off because I was really ill, and I got a letter halfway through that week firing me, and that kind of pissed me off a bit, as you can imagine, and so I fought it. And I went to tribunals and I fought it because I've got a doctor's note, and it took me almost a year to fight it, and I had no money. While I was fighting it, I had no money. So I started selling Magic on market stores. Literally every day I'd get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'd go to a market store, I'd sell Magic, and I'd do that every single day, and then the rest of the time I'd be fighting this thing. And after about a year, I won the case. And Npower had to give me my job back, and had to give me, it was really cool actually, they gave me the job back, and they had to give me everything I would have earned with bonuses and commissions in the year that I was off, plus something else as well. And it was arranged for me to go to the head office, which was in Worcester, and go and meet with the HR person and with my boss. So I remember walking in, and I'd done quite well with Magic. I was doing gigs and so on and so forth, but it was mainly working the markets. And I remember walking into this meeting, and I hated my manager. He was not a nice guy. And I remember walking in, and he was smiling like, "Welcome back." Yeah, like, you didn't fire me, you person. And they gave me a check. That's how long ago this was. They gave me a check, and they were like, "Right, we'll see you on Monday." And we were arranging coming back to work, and I was coming back to Npower. And as I was in this meeting, I remember sitting there thinking two things. One, I hate this job and I hate every single person here. Why am I even agreeing to go back? And two, I was really enjoying working on market stalls and performing magic. So I walked out the room, shook their hands, walked out the room. Do you remember that old TV show, Columbus?
Mm-hmm.
Columbo. And he always used to turn around and have that Columbo moment. Oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to me. I was walking out and I was like, oh, by the way, one more thing. And they were like, what? And I said, take your job, turn it sideways, polish it up nice and shiny, and shove it up your arse. I'm done. And I walked out, cashed the check, used it to set up a magic business, transitioned over into performing in restaurants instead of market stalls, and the rest was history. So why did I go full time? It was because I hated my job and I knew that I had the money that I needed to go full time because I just had this money come in after fighting this wrongful dismissal. So that's the reason. Never told that story before. There you go.
Well, you mentioned that you haven't seen a lot of the journeys, but one really strange thing.